Sergeant, at ease.
Well, look at you, Sergeant. When you helped us in Pasadena the other day, I was trying really hard not to panic because you were only a private. Sorry for underestimating you. I guess I should...
Getting ready for another scavenging run?
No, I just came out here to catch my breath.
Doesn't sound like her. How's Patrick?
Every day a little better. Aaron says he'll be back on his feet in no time. She's done a great job with him. I wish I...
I need to report to Baron. Rivers, DN 46890.
The commander is expecting you in the control room, Sergeant.
Maraschino cherries again. Where do they keep finding this shit?
I don't get it. How did they bring that buggy down here?
I'm going out soon. I haven't made my daily quota yet.
Hey, I'm just catching up with Mark. I'll get back to work in a couple of minutes. You won't tell, right? But no, seriously, you won't tell, right?
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware?
Do you need it?
Can I see your hard... Hey Ryan, how's everything?
Exactly as you would imagine. Baron's keeping me busy. They weren't kidding when they said she's a hard ass.
What happened after you started your camp?
Honestly, not that much. At least not in the beginning. When we gave up on the idea of getting in touch with anyone, we just tried to adapt. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for food. All of a sudden, that became our life.
Didn't you try to reach home?
Some people did. Most of us were scared of what we'd find if we did get home, so we conveniently said we're stranded here anyways, and stayed. Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have fun in our little commune. I still had my guitar with me. We talked a lot about how we're gonna be famous, because we're the only living band in the world.
What was your band's name?
Well, we were thinking about changing it to Survivors, but something similar was already taken. We were just stupid kids, not realizing what was going on. We paid the price for it the first time we saw a tin can. I was tuning my guitar when I heard a strange noise. I found out later that it was a T-400. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary. Maybe if it did, we wouldn't have just stood there when it started firing.
What did you do?
I froze. I didn't run to help. I didn't scream. I didn't even move. I just stood there, like a coward. The tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bam, just like that. 7 other people died before we finally destroyed that thing. Ironically enough, I was the one who delivered the final blow. Safe to say, it was the beginning of a new era.
What did you hear?
A lot of rumors going around of how she's sending insubordinate workers to the front line. And by insubordinate, I mean people who ain't willing to work 18 hours a day, every day.
Are you all right?
Me? Honey, I'm about the most well-adjusted person in this goddamn place. It's the others you should be concerned about.
You mean Ryan?
Ryan ain't so hot either, but that's another story.
Jennifer?
I'm worried about her. I'm the one that asked Baron to give her team a little break. Jennifer's been busy scavenging supplies for the soldiers, and she hardly had time to see Patrick. And now she's finally got a day off. She's avoiding him like the plague.
How's Patrick doing?
He's fine, but it wouldn't kill you if you checked on him yourself.
Is there anything you need?
No. I have to say the Resistance is pretty well supplied. Don't tell me you miss running errands for me. I don't believe that for a second.
And what about something other than medicine?
Honey, I'm not shy. I'll let you know if I need anything, okay? But thank you for asking.
Take care. How are you doing?
Good. Erin's going to let me leave in a couple of days. Thanks for bringing that chalk. I've been drawing a lot. I'd be so bored without it.
How do you like living in the shelter?
There's a lot of people here. I like that. I heard a funny joke yesterday. You want to hear it?
Yeah, tell me.
What's brown and sticky? A stick!
That's funny.
I know, right?
How's Jennifer?
She's out a lot, but I understand. She's a scavenger.
I have to go.
Alvin lost his spider scout again.
Man, I saw it crawling through the shelter earlier. Almost gave me a heart attack.
You wanted to see me.
You're finally here. Good. I have a special task for you.
Doctor?
Alvin. He's out there making sure that our defense systems are working properly. Ever since we went radio silent, I had a small team of trustworthy messengers maintaining communication between our outposts. They haven't returned, so I want you to go downtown and see why that happened. Could be nothing, but Connor doesn't want any hiccups while he's up there in North Division preparing the attack on Skynet's central core.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up here?
Excuse me if I act a little surprised, Sergeant. But no one in here thinks it's wise to ask their superior personal questions. But since you did, I'll humor you. So, how did I get here? The same way you did. I was born, raised, and given a gun. We don't really have a say in what we do we? Or do I assume too much? Was it any different for you?
It's the right thing to do.
There's nothing noble in what we do. Humans were fighting humans since the beginning of time. It just so happens that right now we have a common enemy. If it wasn't for the machines, we'd probably be fighting each other.
That doesn't mean we should give up and stop fighting.
No, it doesn't. I'm just warning you. Don't hold your breath waiting for all this to be over. There will always be another war. Besides, I'm not a fighter. When I go out there in the middle of the night with my Westinghouse, I'm not looking for a fight. I look to seek and conquer. I'm not a fighter. I'm a bully. I don't treat them as equals. And although I know that no one ever stands up to bullies, but I have to admit it has its downsides. One of the congratulations, Rivers. Takes guts to stand up to a bully.
Is there a problem with the radio?
The Annihilation line is within spitting distance of downtown. We suspect that's Skynet, so for now we're going radio silent. That's why I need you to go there personally.
Central core?
Skynet's main reactor, the source of all their power. We shut down the central core, we shut down Skynet. Connor's preparing the attack as we speak.
More wounded! We need a medic over here!
I'm telling you, I saw something.
What's happening, Private?
A couple of aerials flew in and dropped containers full of metals. They started shooting while our defense systems did nothing.
What about the doctor? Where's Alvin?
He's still out there.
All right.
There's one more thing. Before I got hit and dragged here, I saw something. I'm not sure, but I think it was one of them.
Sergeant, we're outnumbered, and they keep bringing more.
Is Alvin still?
He is, sir.
Then we're not leaving. We have to bring him back and see what the hell is going on. I'm moving out.
You want me to break the...
At this point, it doesn't matter.
Understood. Go ahead, sir.
You two follow me. We have to reach those defense systems.
Yes, sir.
Spiders up ahead! Got it! Lead the way! This way!
Good to see you, Sergeant.
What's the status?
We've got a defensive perimeter set up just down the road.
Doesn't seem to be working.
Skynet dropped reinforcements behind their back. Now they're between a rock and a hard place.
All right, we need to reach our guys. Let's clear the way. Here they come!
T-47, watch out!
Flank it!
Take out those smaller units! Aerial, take cover!
Now, shoot before it reboots!
Rocket! Look for grenades! It won't fucking die!
Now, shoot before it reboots!
Rocket!
Finally!
This way! It's just beyond that overpass!
Shoot the tank! Cover!
Take 2 of my men and proceed up that hill. We'll stay here to keep Skynet away from you.
Sergeant, we got this! Go find the dock! Follow me! We need to rescue the dock before those tanks reach us! Oh, shit! We're too late! They're already here! This is it!
Take care of those drones!
This is it!
Take care of those drones! care of those drones! It's clear!
Wait here! I'll go get the doctor!
Oh my god, I'm actually glad to see you!
What happened here? Why are the defense systems not working?
They are working, but their target filtering has been reset to non-hostile. One of Baron's messengers came with the order to temporarily change it, so I did!
Baron's messengers. We need to leave now.
Yes, let's do that. I'm all for that.
Are you alright? We need to move.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Escort secured.
Ah!
Go!
I don't like this! I don't like any of this!
Ariel! Okay, go!
It's turning around! It's right behind us!
Don't look back!
Good idea! You go talk to Commander Baron. I've had enough.
Hey, glad to see you alive.
Hey, are you alright?
Wasn't expecting to find you here.
Yeah, that's true. Lately, I've been making extra runs. Right now, I'm just waiting for my team to head back to downtown to look for other survivors.
Is there something on your mind?
Actually, I have a secret to tell you. You've a fan.
I don't think I'd make...
I never knew Jacob Rivers could be so coy. If you hadn't found us back in Pasadena, I don't know what would have happened. People were talking about the Annihilation Line months before it came.
But what did...
I didn't know what to think. Travelers would bring all sorts of gossip with them. You could feel the mood change at the house. The community my father tried to build started falling apart. And if they did, they weren't always friendly. We started to notice things.
What do you mean?
Well, for one thing, he stopped making jokes. After a while, my father changed the sign from welcome to beware. Even though he owned a gun. He wanted us to leave our house and run, but he didn't want to listen.
I see that
He is. He's a fighter.
Why did you want to leave?
In the face of what's going on now, it will sound stupid, but I've been trying to protect him all this time, but I couldn't. I was thinking that maybe he'd be safer here at the shelter.
You need anything?
Can I see?
Lay still. Don't move.
Thanks for getting us out of there, Sergeant.
What's up?
I know you're busy, but I found something. I want to play it for you, but my boombox is busted, so...
Can't you ask Jennifer?
I already did.
Jacob,
What's on your mind?
ever since you asked me about Peter,
Have you tried?
I've looked for him for a while. I went to the place where we said we'd... Maybe it's stupid. Maybe I should...
Do you want to find?
Sometimes I think I should drop everything and go. Anyway, what I didn't tell you before is that during Judgment Day, I lost a child. I think that Peter felt with Taylor, we will give it... God, he's still out there waiting for me. Where the hell are...
How are the wounded doing?
The few that came back? They're...
If I follow her orders, then I'm a bad guy. If I don't...
Rivers.
We lost down...
I know that much.
Alvin says one of our soldiers came with an order.
He said what? All right. This is what I want you to do. All the messengers have GPS tracking.
Understood.
And Rivers, despite what I might say about our resident egghead, and you know what I mean by that.
Do you think the
We won't be sure until you find...
Now that you...
What?
One of our soldiers said that it looked as if one of our guys led Skynet's attack.
That only supports my case. As soon as you know what...
Who's Perry?
The best soldier I ever fought beside. Years ago, when I was just a kid, I saw Skynet drown out thinking I grabbed a rock and jumped on it. The guy was screaming the whole time while I beat the metal to the ground. Only when I was done did I realize...
You killed a drone with a rock?
I was young and stupid. Thank God the drone wasn't really... He was a resistance scientist, and that drone was one of his projects. But he wasn't alone. There was this huge...
That huge...
Yes, it was. That scientist later told me that was the first time he ever heard... He taught me how to channel my anger and get it under control.
Whatever happened?
He was always doing his experiments. Trying to outsmart... I'd never thought I'd be reminiscing about the day I met them. This may come as...
Sounds like you were late in Georgia.
Before that, it was people, not me. But that's a different...
You want me to break radio?
They have a head start on us. At this point...
Patrick.
There are people who need help more than me.
Okay, I'm seeing 2 GPS trackers.